Finn, come on in. Come on. Welcome in. This is where the magic happens. Hi, Mom. I've been with Dynamify for about 4 years now, and wait a second. 6 years. Forgot about COVID. But yeah, I started as a junior analyst for the first 2 years, and then I got moved to a Meteor Support Analyst, and now I'm a Senior Support Analyst. So, yeah, on the up and up. So as a Senior Support Analyst, I'm effectively the person on call for the real important stuff. You know, not so much at P2 or P3, I'm more of a P1 guy. So if something real important comes in, then I'll get the call.
So when's the last time you got a call?
It's been a while. So 2 months.
That's a bit longer, isn't it?
Yeah, I could see why you'd say that, but if you ran into an issue every 2 months, wouldn't you want a guy who's kind of on call to help fix it? So that's why my job requires a lot of vigilance. That's why it's important.
Do you remember what the alert was about?
It was a false positive.
Do you have any direct colleagues that you work with, or is it just you?
Well, yes, I do actually. Jack, and I'm on a call with him right now. You want to see him? Hey, Jack. You see? Yep. He's a little shy. He's outsourced from overseas, but just a really pleasant dude to work with. He's a junior support analyst, but doesn't really need the help. And he's always there for me. And how you doing, Jack? Yeah. See, he's a great guy, right?
Did you always want to become a support analyst?
No, I mean, who does, right? But I was a big Indiana Jones fan growing up. My granddad had this dusty old cowboy hat, and I found this black whip in my mom's nightstand, so I would take both of those to school every day. And so, obviously I went to Potsdam for, archaeology.
Germany?
No, State University in New York. Germany would have been cool, though. But I just kind of, found out there's not a lot of work in that field, and I don't think I would have been that good at it anyway, so. Yeah.
Is there no part of you that would want to go back to that time?
Well, I don't really think about it that much, I like to say my work keeps me busy. But, me and Jack, we had a pizza night. One night we were watching all the Indiana Jones movies, so. Isn't that right, Jack? Yeah, so, that's all I need. There's enough companies you could go to. There's enough places you can clock in, you can clock out. And you hate what you do there. But the worst thing is, you can only do what you're allowed to do. And if you try doing something else, they won't let you because it's not billable or it's not client-centric. So here, it's, I don't love what I do, but it keeps me content, and I'm enjoying the passage of time, and I get to decide that. Oh, hi. You're just not the best part. I popped you some. Come on, grab a seat. Hi. Again, I'm Finn. Since the last video was such a big success, they kind of wanted me to show a bit more about who I am. We saw the work last time, and now, here's the life. It's Easter, so obviously I went home to my folks in Iowa. And it's a really good chance to kind of reconnect with my roots, and especially in this bedroom. I mean, this is a great showcase of just who I am and kind of who I wanted to become when I grew up. And since the last interview, I kind of realized that I've been neglecting my personal goals, so that's why I'm getting back into archaeology again. I'm excited. So we're on our way to this very neat digging site that I stumbled upon the other day. And contrary to popular belief, you don't actually need a degree in archaeology studies or even work in the field of historical research. And sure, there's plenty of archaeological societies you can join. I didn't get in at any of them, so I started my own, the Dubuque Diggers. Right now it's just me and Jack, my coworker. He's an honorary member, but it's a start, and we're gonna keep digging for some more.
As I tend to work night shifts, I have most of my days available to do whatever I want. Dynamify's been super supportive of me chasing my dreams as an archaeologist. As long as it doesn't interfere with my day-to-day, or as I like to call it, my night-to-night. In a way, I'm already an archaeologist, right? As a senior support analyst, I'm constantly searching through data logs to uncover what has happened in the past. So really, I've just been putting theory to practice. And it's been adventurous practice at that. Everyone has a boulder they're running away from in their lives. Mine just happens to be the inevitability of a dream gone dormant.
Mom sandwiches. Still the best. Sure, I mean, you might think I didn't really find anything today, but what I did find is that the dream is still in there somewhere. I just gotta keep digging. I'm back. I turned 27 recently, and while it's a bit hard to believe, I try to remember what Indiana says. It's not about the years, it's the mileage. And, well, I'm certainly a lot of miles away from home. Again. But for now, Dynamify needs me back here. It's still very necessary, it's still important to have the watchful eyes of a senior support analyst like myself in the New York time zone. However, I still find ways to keep my passion alive here, as you saw earlier. And every night for the last few months, I've gotten a salad from this great local, authentic New York spot. And it comes with this plastic cutlery set. On the fork and knife I use for the salad, but the spoon, it's kind of hard to eat a salad with a spoon. But you know what a spoon's like? A shovel. And so I save the spoon, and then the next day, on my way to work, I find a spot to dig. And New York's pretty big, so there's a lot of spots to dig. So I could do this for, well, forever. It's movie night. Once every month, me and my colleague and good friend Jack will watch a movie over a Teams meeting. And tonight, it's a very special night. It's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It's Indy's last hurrah. Well, until I rewatch them all again. He hasn't even seen it. Can you believe that? All right. Ooh, new message from Jack. I bet he's almost ready. Hey Finn, I just got transferred to a new team. Won't be able to make movie night tonight. Oh. Well, still got popcorn. So one of the lesser known duties of a senior support analyst is when people get off-boarded, I have to deactivate their accounts. Right in here, good old Bill used to work here. We used to grab donuts all the time. Bill Stevens, I had to deactivate him last week.
Sorry I can't get to the phone right now. Leave a message at the beep and I'll get back to you.
Hey, Mom. I'm sorry. I know you're asleep already. I'm just calling because I miss you.
Sometimes I wonder what really makes a home. You know, is it the experiences? Or is it the people? Or is it just the place where you spend the most time? You know, if that's the case, then this office certainly is my home.
I mean, that's the thing about the Indiana Jones movies, right? The endings are always kind of bittersweet because he goes on these amazing kind of pulse-pounding adventures around the world, you know, narrowly escaping danger, and then he just goes back to being a professor. You know, I think he wants the adventure to keep going, and you know, I would like it to as well. But like New York, a lot of people come here because that's where the adventure starts for them, right? But for me, it's kind of just where time passes.
Yeah. Really? Oh. Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Whatever this is.
No, he's just filming a company video.
Oh, you guys like making a movie? That's awesome.
Look at the senior rep.
It's Dynamify. I'm a senior support analyst there.
Oh, Dynamify. I've seen you guys. The banner.
Really? Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We're having a little company party if you want to join us. We have too much cake.
No,
That's really good. We'll get you a slice.
that's
I'm Alice.
Finn.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good handshake.
I dig a lot, so. Just gonna get more dirt. All right. There we go.